25 to 35, we want to have flashy cars. We start earning money, we get good paycheck, because your paycheck could start as early as 18, 19, 20, but from 25 to 35, yes, you start earning a little bit more. So this is the time that you want to use that money, and how sensibly you use it. Being fiscally responsible, being financially literate, it's very important in this age. As much as we think that no, we have enough time, no, this is the key time. If you are, and again, I must confess this once again, my second and third points are certain things I couldn't do well, let me say that. But one of my reasons was that yes, I was into business, but anyways, no excuses at all, no excuses at all. This is one area that I always thought that yes, I'm focusing on my business, so yes, I can enjoy a little bit more. No, not at all. Nobody's asking you what sort of car do you drive in 20s, 30s. No, nobody's going to question you. You're only answerable to yourself. You don't need to spend anything extra. Pay yourself first. Start investing. And I think I started doing in 30s or early 40s. And that's the time I realized, wow, this has worked wonders. As much as money was never my priority, and I'm sure most of us will agree with that. But yes, remember one thing. If you are financially independent, now what do I mean by independent? Say for instance, you go to a shopping mall, you don't have to worry about the price. You like something, you buy it. You can fly in business class, you can take vacation, your wife or your kids can afford a decent life. So you need to plan, this is the time, 25 to 35. If your decisions are, if you invest on something which will be appreciating over time, whether it's real estate or whatever, I don't recommend stocks, but if you're good enough, go ahead, do that. People are even investing in Bitcoin, but I never invested in stocks. I never invested in Bitcoin and everything. But real estate or anywhere, whatever you think is appreciating, invest in that, and over a period of time, it'll start growing. Save money, pay yourself first, 10%, 15%, 20%, whatever rule you want to follow. But being fiscally responsible is very important. And I think I realized it almost 10 to 12 years late. And the moment I started doing that, I've enjoyed my life a lot more after doing that. Try doing that in your 25 to 35. I bet you will enjoy the rest of your life.
Yes, and I want to add one more thing to it.
Sure.
It is a time you're going to make money, so it's always do this scale. It's about, are you going to spend your money on stuff or experiences? And stuff is obviously like clothes and cars and whatever the stuff is.
Right.
And experiences are you going to, go away on vacation, go somewhere historic, learn something? Or are you going to put yourself in, a weekend class? Or are you going to go and invest in the experience, whether it's like sports and fitness or whatever the case is, because all of that costs money. And I always think that, you buy something that you're excited about and then you use it a couple of times and then the excitement goes away. But that experience is a lifetime. So, there's always, do that, if you're not going to spend on both, always wait, am I going to spend it on stuff or experience? And you're never going to regret spending money on experience compared to stuff.
I couldn't agree more on that one.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
There's so much stuff.
There's so much stuff, and this stuff goes away over a period of time, whether it's clothes, whether it's car or anything. So anything which has a depreciating value, as I was mentioning earlier as well, on experience, yes, those
That's
memories.
an appreciating value.
100%.
Yeah,
Memories are going to stay there for with you forever. And of course, I was saying anything which is appreciating, whether it's real estate. Imagine if you can afford to buy something at age of 25, 28, 29, 30, or even 35 for that matter. So if you're able to buy something in real estate, that'll keep on appreciating, and you may not even realize. That's the smartest way to. Many people ask me, what's the smartest way to becoming a millionaire? I'm telling you that right here. Especially if you're living in New York, LA, Toronto, Tokyo, London, Mumbai, Delhi. Remember one thing: if you're able to buy a piece of real estate anywhere in between 25 to 35, it'll start appreciating, and you'll realize that yes, this is the smartest way to become a millionaire. Yes, there are other shortcuts which I do not recommend.